Hello, my name is Stephen Hewer. In the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal a weird bodybuilder's trick that's so powerful that it got a 90-year-old woman off her deathbed and restored her back to health so that she was able to take care of herself again. Even stranger in most cases, the bodybuilders themselves have no idea just how life-changing this trick really is. But if you stay with me for just a few minutes, I'm going to prove to you that it's truly miraculous, a life-changing secret that can change your life too. No matter how weak and feeble you may be, no matter if you're suffering from a number of issues, say body pain, blood sugar issues, low energy, poor mood or memory, or you just can't perform in the bedroom like you used to, I'm going to tell you how you can get well and stay that way, thanks to a clever trick that bodybuilders have been using for years, and how just like that, you can help your liver health, which translates into improving the health of your entire body. When you improve your liver health, you improve your ability to detoxify chemicals, drugs, and heavy metals from the body. When tissues are detoxified and nourished, then your body has the energy to complete its own healing and feel great again. When you think about a bodybuilder, do you think of them as the embodiment of strength, vitality, and good health? Well, there's a very good reason for this, and it has to do somewhat with genetics, but it has a lot to do with the kind and quality of nutrition they consume. There's one protein they consume on a regular basis that supports their liver health and muscle growth and repair. It's something that many of them consume almost on a daily basis. What is it? I'll get to that in a minute. But first, I want to illustrate just how amazing this product is. And it starts with Mary, a 90-year-old woman who used it to literally climb out of her deathbed to good health again. Even the hospice nurse couldn't believe her eyes. In all her years, she had never seen such an amazing turnaround in a patient. Just a few days before, 90-year-old Mary was on her deathbed in hospice care. In an effort to sustain her, the staff put her on raw milk and a pea spirulina protein powder, hoping she would gain some weight and strength. But it wasn't working, and she continued to remain bedridden. A new caregiver arrived and was using her own protein powder. She fed this combination to Mary, and in one day something miraculous happened. Suddenly, Mary was up and out of bed, taking care of herself again. She started to eat again, and in less than a week, actually gained a stunning 2.5 pounds of valuable weight. It was as if she was reborn. But what was this miracle protein, and just how could it have catapulted Mary off her deathbed and back to good health? The answer is energetically encoded whey protein. I know what you're thinking. Whey is the secret weapon of bodybuilders who use it to sculpt a lean, muscular body. It's not a miracle powder, nor is it capable of such extraordinary health benefits. Or is it? It turns out that this particular whey protein is, because what Mary consumed was no ordinary protein powder. It's called energetically encoded One World Whey, and it's a totally new form of whey, one that's much more powerful and healthy because it has been technologically enhanced. In fact, due to cutting-edge advances in modern science, its health benefits are nothing short of amazing. For starters, One World Whey is non-denatured, undamaged whey that actually modifies the functioning of your body in the direction of higher degrees of health. Scientists have known for many years that non-denatured whey protein does wondrous things for the body, inside and out. It's actually one of nature's most powerful secrets to ideal health, and in today's toxic world, it can be considered essential to ideal health. But now our scientist has unlocked the vast potential of whey protein. Energetically encoded One World Whey provides overall life-enhancing benefits that far exceed ordinary protein supplementation. As I said, my name is Stephen Hewer. I'm a holistic health researcher. I hold a Bachelor of Science degree as a Nutripath, which emphasizes the role that pH plays in human health. For the past 26 years, I've had my own private practice. In this short, important presentation, I'll reveal how this powerful new superfood that has been energetically encoded can strongly move your body towards ideal health. I'll also tell you how a proprietary new process that utilizes something called frequency science makes this new whey protein powder more nourishing to your body and fantastic to your overall health. One World Whey can produce some amazing benefits from muscle and joint pain, strength levels, detoxification of all types of toxins, improved intestinal elimination, muscle mass, sexual potency, blood sugar, energy, and mood. And incredibly, that's just the tip of the iceberg. The power of whey to cure the ill and for general health improvement dates back 2,500 years. As early as 466 BC, Hippocrates, the father of medicine, recommended fresh whey to his patients. Later, the Swiss biologist Victor Albrecht von Haller, the father of neurology, and Samuel Tissot, famous for his study on migraines, and right up to many noted scientists today, have all touted whey's remarkable restorative powers. However, they were referring to fresh, raw, non-denatured whey. In the landmark book, The Whey Prescription, The Healing Miracle in Milk, naturopathic Dr. Christopher Vassie tells the story of a man who way back in 1749 got sick and doctors gave him very little time left to live. Undeterred, the man traveled from Zurich, Switzerland to a mountain village called Gaius, where he drank fresh raw whey every day. He was soon healed of his affliction. News spread of his miracle healing, and the sick and aged began to flock to Gaius to partake of the whey produced by the local dairy. Soon a spa was set up. Fresh raw whey became so renowned for healing and rejuvenation that throughout the 1800s, there were 160 spas set up throughout Germany, Switzerland, and Austria. People would come from all over to spend several weeks drinking fresh liquid whey each day. The results were that the sick got better and the aged were rejuvenated. Fresh raw whey. Those three words stayed with me for days, and that's when I remembered a scientific study that changed everything. In a groundbreaking study, Dr. Francis Pottinger showed that when cats are fed raw milk from grass-fed animals, they thrived free of disease from generation to generation. Even more revealing, the quality and effectiveness of whey protein powder is actually determined by the feed of the cow and the temperature of the milk. If the cows are fed grass pasture from fertile soil and the milk is not damaged by heat, then major health benefits ensue. Conversely, if the cow's feed is straw hay supplemented with agricultural waste products, and or if the milk is heated, the result is the cats come down with diseases and they live shorter lives. There's a problem with ordinary whey protein powders. Head down to your local health food store and see what I mean. While there are many whey powders to choose from, virtually all of them are damaged by heat. Ordinary whey is typically heated through the sterilization process, which twists the natural shape of the vital proteins and amino acids into various shapes that your body cannot use. This damaging change is known as denaturing. So right off the bat, you're losing much of the nutritional benefit that is the very reason you bought the whey in the first place. But even more ominous is the fact that denatured whey can actually have a toxic effect. That's because the damaged denatured amino acids have to be excreted, which causes the liver, kidneys, and skin to work harder to eliminate them. Overworking these organs leads to acid waste buildup, lower oxygen levels, and an increase in free radicals, which in turn causes cells to age and die prematurely. If unchecked, eventually you come down with all kinds of chronic and life-threatening ailments from the failure to remove denatured amino acids from the body. The top scientists discovered from cutting-edge research just how to create an entirely new and technologically enhanced whey protein powder that's stronger and better for you than anything else on the market. The result is an all-new, energetically encoded One World Whey, a whey protein that has been technologically enhanced to have its proteins and amino acid structures restored and filled with life-giving frequencies. Energetically encoded One World Whey is manufactured in a totally different way to maximize potency. A few facts that are worth noting. First, energetically encoded One World Whey comes from milk of grass-fed cows, which gives whey its maximum potency. It's then technologically enhanced using an advanced frequency science to bring alive the protein and nutrition and have life-giving frequencies imparted to your body. This means that the energy in the whey is activating your cells with signals to produce more energy and protein. The undamaged whey feeds your body with maximum nutrient density, and it's pesticide-free, herbicide-free, and chemical-free too. What's more, the cows are never fed recombinant bovine growth hormone, steroids, or any GMO foods. Most importantly, the whey from this milk is known to possess the highest levels of all the beneficial proteins your body needs, including beta-lactoglobulin, alpha-lactalbumin, glycomacropeptide, lactoferrin, and immunoglobulins. They all demonstrated a wide range of immune-enhancing properties. In addition, whey has the ability to act as an antioxidant and as an agent against hypertension, tumors, fat accumulation, viruses, bacteria, and as a chelating agent. The primary mechanism by which whey is thought to exert its benefits is by the promotion of glutathione production, a potent antioxidant. A number of studies have successfully been performed using whey in the treatment of cancer, HIV, hepatitis B, cardiovascular disease, osteoporosis, and as an antimicrobial agent. And of course, whey protein has also exhibited benefits in the area of exercise performance. And since One World Whey is structurally restored via our technological enhancement, it's sure to retain all the bioactive properties of the functional proteins and amino acids. The difference this kind of protein can make in your health is really amazing. And I assure you, you've never had a whey protein like this before. This is a protein that will nourish every cell of your body and give you more optimal levels of energy and strength. And independent tests prove it's up to 200 times cleaner from heavy metals than other popular protein powders. Along with the technological advancement of completely non-denatured whey, Energetically encoded One World Whey has been vibrationally enhanced to give your body maximum benefit. Energetic encoding is one of nature's best-kept secrets. To understand it, think of it as high-tech homeopathy, with the ability to modify your body functions to optimum levels of health. Scientists know that all things are made up of vibrations or energetics. The Chinese, for example, use the term qi to describe the amount of life energy in every living thing on the planet. When it comes to food, the basic physical structure is important, but it's not the sole indicator of how healthy it will be for you. Additionally, it's the way the food is prepared that greatly influences its energetics and ultimately determines, to a large degree, how beneficial it will be. Using a proprietary process, energetically encoded One World Whey has had an array of frequencies imparted into it. When these frequencies come in contact with your cells, the cells are epigenetically activated to produce more energy and protein, bringing alive your body to feel more energy and repair itself more effectively. People report feeling 5 hours of improved energy and mood after drinking a One World Whey shake. Let me ask you a question. Why is it that you age? How do your cells get damaged? You may not realize it, but right now you're under siege from heavy metals, from mercury from past vaccinations, or mercury from silver-looking fillings in your teeth, as well as other deadly toxins bombarding you from the air you breathe, the food you eat, and possibly the water you drink. The mere act of your cells making energy produces acids and toxins that need to be eliminated. When toxins are allowed to accumulate in and around the cells age and eventually die. Once your tissues get bloated with these toxins, your body's ability to expel them is dramatically reduced, which results in metabolic waste buildup, rapid cellular aging, and illness. And independent studies showed that by consuming undamaged whey from grass-fed cows, you might be increasing your detoxification capacity by a whopping 64%. With properly structured pure water, like from the electron distillers, good circulation, and higher glutathione levels, you can get rid of all these toxins, restore youth to your cells, and feel great again. From 1999 to 2005, I had many heavy metal challenge tests done to show the level of mercury coming out in my urine. Each test showed the level coming out was very high. After 4 years on energetically encoded One World Whey, I did the heavy metal challenge test again and was pleased to see that there was 0 levels of mercury showing in my urine. This was a first. Unlike ordinary whey protein, energetically encoded One World Whey is exclusively formulated to bring alive the protein and nutrition that will make you look and feel so much better. When you introduce the right frequencies or energies into your body, you're able to produce more energy, and it's that energy that'll move through you for effects that you can see and feel. So let me sum it up in a nutshell for you. Energetically encoded One World Whey concentrate boasts an extremely high biological value that helps eliminate deadly toxins and supports powerful antioxidant levels. Here's what others are experiencing. Up to 5 hours of increased energy levels and better mood, the sculpting of beautiful lean muscle, elimination of pains, and faster recovery time from workouts or injuries. Plus, you'll get support for normal immune function as well as normal excretion of heavy metals and harmful toxins, increased endurance and athletic performance, and easier elimination of body fat so that you get slimmer and stay that way. As for me, I experienced the power of sulfur amino acids naturally found in energetically encoded One World Whey firsthand, and it gave me my life back. For decades, I struggled with toxic metal poisoning that killed some of the nerves in my intestines, causing chronic constipation. The traditional forms of detox like juice fasting, colon cleansing, probiotics, enzymes helped, but did nothing to relieve the slow transit time and the tendency to feel constipated. Over the years, I tried whey protein powders with no satisfaction. They would actually add to my digestive distress, making me even more constipated than before. I learned that sulfur amino acids used correctly held the key to helping me. I used a man-made sulfur amino acid supplement, and the effect, over 9 months, was life-changing. By the 9th month, on the 9th dosage of this sulfur amino acid, my elimination began to work and became 75% normal for the first time in 24 years. Over the next 5 years, due to a regenerative diet and supplementation, my elimination became 90% normal. Today, it is 97% normal. Many years later, I learned that if I had access to energetically encoded One World Whey, I could have gotten rid of the mercury in my intestines and body more easily and quickly. I've had several clients call me up and tell me about the fantastic success they've had using One World Whey to remove mercury and other heavy metals from their body and eliminate constipation. I'd like you to hear the results that Willie had with his mother now.
The lithium couldn't go any higher in the charts, and we had a lot of trouble finding something to bring it down into the allowable limits. The lead, the mercury, the arsenic showed up on the charts, which now they basically don't even show up on the charts, but the lithium was cut in half right away.
That was after 2 months on the whey protein.
2.5 months, yeah.
Okay.
I'm hoping this next time going through it, the lithium will be in an okay area, that they allowable limits.
And then you also mentioned that your mother experienced some improvement in her mental, emotional, and physical stability, correct?
Definitely.
All right. So basically in 2 months, 2.5 months' time, your mother's mental, physical, emotional health improved, and her toxic levels of certain elements came down, and it was verified via hair testing.
Yes.
No other whey protein in the 26 years of my nutritional practice has shown the ability to so dramatically improve intestinal health. We have several case histories of constipation going away after consuming One World Whey. I'd like you to listen to the results of Gary Clark.
Hello again. My name is Gary Clark. I'm the actor who's turning 80 in August who played the part of Steve on the 1960s Western TV series, The Virginian. Now, those of you who've suffered the side effects of prescribed medicines know what I'm talking about. And those of you who have watched the devastating effects that worrying about you has had on your loved ones. And what I shared a few months ago is only part of the story. I neglected to mention how One World Whey protein powder has affected my life. Now, I realize this is not dinner table conversation, but here goes anyway. One World Whey solved my irregularity. I'd been plagued with constipation for years, and I thought it would be that way for the rest of my life. 3 weeks on One World Whey set me on a new path. That was 5 months ago, and I haven't been irregular since. Will it work the same way for you? I don't know. It worked for me.
Personally, when I took One World Whey in 2010, the flavor was amazing to me, and within 3 hours, I felt more cheerful. This was the first whey protein powder I'd ever taken that I not only had no negative reaction, but instead I felt better. I was really impressed. Today, I regularly consume One World Whey. I know that One World Whey has vastly improved my quality of life. I mix One World Whey with water or goat's milk. I might add a tablespoon of the Andreas seed oil or an egg yolk. I drink this extremely delicious drink and love how it makes me feel. It digests quickly and easily and makes my stomach and intestines feel calm and cool. But even more remarkable, it has the power to restore my cellular health. By that I mean, energetically encoded One World Whey got rid of all the mercury that was in my intestines, adrenals, kidneys, and brain. When you're ill, the type, quality, and quantity of protein you consume are very important. In order to heal, your body needs an abundance of undamaged amino acids that are easy to assimilate. Non-denatured whey is easily assimilated and is just a ticket to help a weakened body rebuild itself. Many people incorrectly grab a sugar-rich liquid whey in a can that has denatured proteins and lots of acid-forming white sugar. Think twice if you really value your health and reach for energetically encoded One World Whey instead. Want proof? Here are just a few of the real-life stories of how people just like you are feeling energized and rejuvenated through the remarkable, health-giving power of energetically encoded One World Whey.
Hi, my name is Bill O'Brien. I generally suffer through an asthmatic breathing type situation. My breathing is shallow and generally constricted in the nose and lungs. After consuming One World Whey today, I have tremendous energy and also notice my breathing is free. I can feel the air in my left nostril and it is free all the way to my abdomen, which is pretty remarkable because I rarely get that feeling. Being a singer, I love feeling this unrestricted voice. The only thing new I've actually added to my routine is One World Whey. Wow.
My name is Brad. One World Whey was the first of several products I took from Synergistic Nutrition. I immediately fell in love with it. It is the best tasting protein powder on the market by far. I've tried many whey proteins and they've all irritated my stomach. With One World Whey, it does not upset my stomach at all. I was 165 pounds, now I'm up to 175 with less body fat. I've been getting stronger and my endurance is going through the roof. This powerful combination of products has contributed to my success.
My name's Bruno. I'm 52 years old. I've tried different protein powders over the years, and they've all tasted pretty bad. I tried One World Whey and found it to be delicious. After 10 weeks on One World Whey, my wife commented, "You have more muscles and you're leaner than when you were 20 years old." My body has changed dramatically. I'm a cyclist. Normally I'll ride 2 days on and take 2 days off. After being on One World Whey, I rode 10 days in a row in over 100-degree heat, and then I'd take another 2 servings of One World Whey, and then work out at the gym for another hour and a half. I just couldn't believe these results. My normal muscle tightness and soreness after working out are virtually gone. Don't take my word for it. Just give it a try.
My name is Daniel. I'm 34 years old. When I started using One World Whey, I weighed 228 pounds. Now, after 2.5 months, I weigh 182 pounds. This is my ideal weight. I've noticed an increase in stamina, rate of recovery from workouts, and an increase in my potency.
I'm 69. I have been a diabetic for 19 years. I have to tell you that I came across the One World Whey through Alex Jones. And I put a teaspoon in and I drank it, and I started to drink one before every meal. I started to say to myself, I'm feeling better. I'm not exhausted. I'm not tired. I don't have to take my afternoon nap. I'm thankful that the Lord directed me to get and use this, because it's nature.
The term best of all worlds has been belabored to death, and yet I've just discovered a whey protein powder that truly deserves to be called best of all worlds. Best taste, by far. Best results, by far. You almost feel like you're cheating, that something that tastes that good could be so good for you. Thank you, Stephen. One World Whey truly is the best of all worlds. The only way for me. Yours truly, Rich from Georgia. Real user, real happy.
My name is Leslie. I've had depression since I was a child. After being on Prozac for 20 years, I got onto the One World Whey, and my need for Prozac was reduced by 50% within a few months. Now, after less than 1 year, I am completely off of Prozac. I learned that mercury is a toxin that causes brain damage and depression. By taking the One World Whey, I know I've detoxified my brain of mercury and excess glutamate, and now I'm functioning with this dramatic improvement in my mood.
Hi, my name is Annette. And due to menopause symptoms for nearly 2 years, I suffered severe hot flashes, which prevented me from sleeping all night. It was so hard to work because I continued all day to have the hot flashes from hell. I was exhausted and depleted. After only 3 weeks on One World Whey, I have no hot flashes, and I'm sleeping normally again. I feel energized and strong. This is an amazing product.
My name is Doug Didero. For years, I had an ongoing rash with itching around my eyes. This was due to metal dust particles landing on my face in the workplace. After being on One World Whey for 2 weeks, I began to have a severe rash and itching sensation around my eyes. This rash and itching lasted for 5 weeks and is now 100% gone. Additionally, without extra exercise, I've also increased my muscle size, and my wife has lost weight and gained a more attractive figure.
So why is energetically encoded One World Whey superior to all other protein powders? Number one, it's a higher quality. Grass-fed cows produce healthier milk, which means healthier whey and a healthier you. Number two, it's technologically enhanced. Virtually all other whey protein powders utilize normal pasteurization temperatures of 161 or 145 degrees, both of which destroys much of the proteins and amino acids. Energetically encoded One World Whey goes through a process to restore the normal protein structure and to impart energy and life-giving frequencies. The nutritional benefit is all yours. Number three, it has the highest digestibility. Energetically encoded One World Whey is absorbed and digested faster and easier than other animal proteins. This can result in improved blood sugar and better overall repair. It's the best detoxification power you can get. It supports your glutathione production, your number one antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and detoxifier. Glutathione is scientifically proven to remove heavy metals, chemicals, drugs, and toxins from your body, and that's the key to gaining great health and feeling young again. The full electrical force of the body cannot flow through the body so long as toxins are present. I'm reminded of the experience of health guru Dr. Paul Bragg, who routinely fasted on water every 3 months to detoxify his body. Here is his story. I was at the family's old homestead in Virginia. On about the 7th day of a 10-day fast, I was out in a canoe on the river, leisurely enjoying the sunshine and fresh air, when suddenly, without warning, I doubled up with stomach cramps. I thought I would never be able to stand the pain. With great effort, I got ashore, and then it happened. I had a terrific bowel evacuation. At the end of this evacuation, I felt a heavy, cool sensation in my rectum, and out passed a third a cup of mercury from the toxic calomel that I took in my childhood. That experience marked a new day in my entire physical structure. From that day on, I knew what superior health meant. My vital force was increased so greatly with my program of eating natural living foods, fasting, sunshine, and exercise that all my body cells rejoiced with my new energy power. With fasting, I eliminated the drugs that were given to me in my youth. I use Dr. Bragg's experience to inspire you to realize the payback that comes from living on a regenerative diet and taking time to detoxify. Number 5, energetic and coated One World Whey comes in 3 great tasting flavors. It's sweetened with xylitol and stevia, and it's deliciously flavored with your choice of real and artificial, chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, or unflavored. As a purist, I first closed my mind to ever consuming artificial flavors, and then I did my homework. Research and experience taught me that natural flavors alone oxidize and lose their smell and flavor quickly. But when combined with a small amount of artificial flavors, the taste and smell is the best. Contrary to popular misconception, artificial flavors are either the same molecular shapes or very similar to the natural molecules found in plants, but derived in the lab. So they are non-toxic, non-harmful, and a very valuable contribution to the delicious aroma and taste of a protein powder. Proper smell and taste are important for your body to produce digestive juices and therefore cause assimilation to happen. Number 6, the sweeteners are all natural. Unlike most other flavored protein powders, energetically encoded One World Whey has no high fructose corn syrup and no toxic artificial sweeteners of any kind. So now you've come to a fork in the road. One path leads to a life filled with frustration, worry, and further health challenges. Toxic buildup comes with fatigue, high blood sugar, out of control blood pressure, potency issues, weight gain, and a number of other ailments I've just described. You know they don't just go away by themselves. And if you're on a ton of medication to control them, you know all about the dangers those powerful drugs can bring. Your chronic conditions build up until one day you get to the point where you just don't feel up to experience life's joys anymore. Are those the costs you're willing to pay? Let me be the first to tell you that the quality of your life and your health are not worth sacrificing for something that can be so easily corrected. Protein is one of the most important foods for the body. Too much cooked animal protein comes with health risks over time. You deserve an alternative. Energetically encoded One World Whey serves the role of being an alternative, easy-to-digest protein. It is easy, simple, and a most effective solution to your health woes. One that can lead you down a path of higher quality life you want to live, long into your golden years. With that said, energetically encoded One World Whey delivers exactly what you need to help you feel more energetic so you can look forward to each and every day stronger than you've been in years. As you can see, we create a vastly superior whey protein. Instead of our wallets, our priority is you, your results, and making sure you're taken care of. At the same time, as a first-time user, you may be a little skeptical. We know it works, and so do the thousands of our happy customers. For the record, I'm an O blood type not inclined to want to use cow dairy products in my diet. Normal grass-fed whey protein powders have a negative impact on my energy and well-being. So I was not too keen on trying One World Whey at first. But after the first 2 scoops serving, within 3 hours I was feeling the cheerful effect, and I was hooked. So if any doubt remains, I suggest you at least get the 1 pounder just to see if you get an uplift in your energy and endurance like so many people do. What's more, there are a number of money-saving packages to choose from in 3 great tasting flavors, including vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, and then there's plain. Now you may be thinking that One World Whey is not for you because you're allergic to milk. Let me assure you that 99% of the time it's not at all a problem. The reason is the majority of people who have an allergy to milk are actually allergic to the casein portion of the milk protein. Whey, on the other hand, is the portion of the cow's milk that has no casein in it. It consists of proteins that are the exact same size as those found in human breast milk. The good news is that less than 1% of the people have an allergy to non-denatured whey. What's more, lactose is not an issue in One World Whey. People with an inability to digest lactose report no problem with it at all. So now it's time to start on the path toward a bright new future. It's a road that leads to total control of your life's destiny, paved by hundreds of hours of research we've done on your behalf, along with the promise that you can have the energy you want to do the things you love with the people you love the most. Every day you delay is another day you're not looking and feeling your best. Try energetically encoded One World Whey today by choosing your money-saving package at the bottom of this page and clicking Add to Cart. You'll go directly to our order page. As a Nutripath, most of my adult life has been dedicated to the art and science of healing. So I'm honored and excited to have and offer energetically encoded One World Whey. I want you to be free from suffering and know only health and happiness as your natural state. I consider One World Whey the #1 product for detoxification and paramount to giving you the quality of life you and I both want. Having personally dealt with toxicity, inflammation, and an acid body from mercury toxicity, I'm confident that adding One World Whey to your diet is one of the smartest nutritional decisions you'll ever make.